The drama is reaching new heights in Salem, and the latest Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, February 20th, promise plenty of intrigue, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. With Kristen concocting a bizarre plan, Jada Hunter sinking deeper into her grief, and Belle setting a calculated trap, tensions will be running high as secrets unravel and betrayals loom. Jada faces a devastating blow. Jada has already been through enough heartache, but the hits keep coming. Her world will be shaken yet again when Javi decides to confide in her, revealing a shocking secret that will leave her reeling. Javi will finally spill the truth about Rafe Hernandez's scandalous actions, or rather, what Jada thinks are his actions. According to Javi, Rafe, who is actually the imposter Arnold Feniger, slept with a stripper at his bachelor party. The revelation alone would be enough to send Jada into an emotional tailspin, but Javi makes things worse by pressuring her to keep quiet about it. Forced to process this bombshell, Jada will wrestle with feelings of betrayal, anger, and sorrow, struggling to accept that the man she once loved has apparently dishonored their relationship. But the real tragedy? The man who truly loves her is still out there, buried under Arnold's sinister impersonation. Jada's heartbreaking nightmare. As Jada drifts into sleep, her subconscious takes her on an agonizing journey. In her dreams, she envisions Rafe, not the deceitful imposter, but the man she fell in love with. In this cruel dreamscape, Rafe appears to be his old self again, full of love and remorse, begging Jada to believe in him. In the dream, Rafe apologizes profusely, insisting that the time he spent in a coma distorted his memories and left his mind clouded with confusion. He pleads with Jada to see the truth, to realize that he would never betray her like this. For a fleeting moment, hope ignites within Jada's heart. Could it be real? Could there still be a chance for them? But the nightmare turns to torment as she wakes up and faces the harsh reality. Rafe is still gone. The man walking around in his place, the man committing these cruel acts, is nothing more than a puppet under EJ Demera's control. Her hope is nothing but an illusion, and her despair deepens. EJ's web of lies grows more dangerous while Jada struggles with her unraveling reality. EJ is working overtime to ensure his secrets remain buried. As the mastermind behind Arnold's impersonation of Rafe, EJ knows that if the truth ever gets out, it could destroy not only his carefully laid plans but also his burgeoning romance with Belle. EJ has never been one to play fair, and this situation is no exception. He will do whatever it takes to keep his grip on power and his web of deception intact. But just when he thinks he has everything under control, an unexpected challenge arises. Belle's clever trap. Belle is not one to be underestimated. As an experienced attorney and a woman who has seen her fair share of deception, she has a knack for sniffing out the truth. And on Thursday's episode, she is poised to do just that. Belle will orchestrate an elaborate trap designed to expose EJ's lies and test his loyalty. The specifics of her scheme remain to be seen, but one thing is certain, she knows EJ is hiding something. Whether she's acting on gut instinct or has already uncovered key pieces of the truth, Belle is determined to uncover what EJ has been keeping from her. Her plan could involve manipulating EJ into revealing his secrets, tricking him into contradicting himself, or even laying out bait to see how he reacts. Whatever the method, Belle is prepared to gain the upper hand, and she's not afraid to play dirty if it means getting the answers she seeks. Belle's endgame: power or justice? Beyond her quest for the truth, Belle has another goal in mind: securing her position as Salem's district attorney. EJ may believe that he has an equal chance at winning the coveted role, but Belle is confident that she has what it takes to come out on top. Her trap for EJ may not just be about testing his honesty, it could also be a calculated move to solidify her own influence and power. As the legal battle for Salem's DA position intensifies, Belle and EJ find themselves locked in a competitive game of strategy and deception. While EJ believes he can manipulate those around him, he may have underestimated Belle's cunning nature. She is more than willing to let him think he holds all the cards, right up until the moment she turns the tables on him. A high-stakes game of deception as Thursday's episode unfolds. The stage is set for some major revelations and heart-wrenching moments. Jada will be forced to confront yet another devastating blow, struggling to distinguish truth from lies as her grief continues to consume her. Meanwhile, EJ will find himself walking a dangerous tightrope, trying to maintain control while Belle inches closer to exposing his secrets. With Belle setting her trap and Jada teetering on the edge of despair, the drama in Salem is only just beginning. Will Belle uncover EJ's deception before it's too late? Can Jada find a way to break through the web of lies surrounding her? And will EJ manage to keep his grip on power, or is his empire on the verge of collapse? Next, Leo Stark has never been one to back down from a challenge, but as he faces a major turning point in his life, he finds himself at a crossroads. With his tenure as head writer of Body and Soul coming to an abrupt end, he is left grappling with the uncertainty of his professional future. Writing had given him a sense of purpose, allowing him to wield power over the scandalous twists and turns of the fictional world he created. But now, without that creative outlet, he must confront the reality of reinvention. What's next for Leo? He has built a career on his sharp wit and ability to stir up drama, but where does he go from here? Will he seek another high-profile writing gig, or will he be forced to pivot into an entirely new direction? These are questions that weigh heavily on him as he navigates this transition. Yet, amidst all this uncertainty, there is one aspect of his life that remains steadfast: his budding romance with Javi Hernandez. While Leo has always been known for his flirtatious and often mischievous ways, his relationship with Javi feels different. There is a genuine connection, one that gives him a sense of security in an otherwise turbulent world. Despite his professional turmoil, he is certain about one thing: his feelings for Javi are real and growing stronger by the day. For the first time in a long time, Leo can see a future that is not just about schemes and survival, but about love and partnership. He envisions a deeper, more meaningful connection with Javi, and for once, he is ready to embrace something truly good in his life. Kristen DiMera's latest scheme, a daring move with high stakes. Meanwhile, across town, Kristen DiMera is up to her usual antics, concocting yet another outrageous plan to solve a major problem. Kristen and EJ DiMera have found themselves in a precarious situation with both Rafe Hernandez and Ava Vitali being held captive at Blake's house. The longer they remain there, the greater the risk of exposure, and Kristen knows they must act fast before everything spirals out of control. As someone who thrives in high-stakes situations, Kristen refuses to let this dilemma get the best of her. She is determined to take charge and proposes a radical solution, one that is as unpredictable as she is. Could she be planning to ship Rafe and Ava off to a remote location, far away from Salem? The infamous DiMera Island has been a convenient holding ground in the past, a place where unwanted guests can conveniently disappear until they are needed again. Perhaps Kristen suggests exiling them there to keep them out of the picture indefinitely. Of course, EJ may have his reservations. While he shares Kristen's ruthlessness, he also understands that any drastic action could come with dire consequences. A misstep now could jeopardize everything, and he knows that their enemies are always lurking, ready to pounce at any sign of weakness. But Kristen is not one to wait around for approval. Once she sets her sights on a plan, she is determined to see it through, no matter the risks. Unfinished business. A race against time, however, fate has a way of interfering with even the most calculated plans. Just when Kristen thinks she has everything under control, an unexpected twist threatens to derail her scheme before it can even be set in motion. Brady Black and Steve Johnson, both driven by their own motives, are closing in fast. They have been hunting for answers, following the trail of secrets and deception, and their arrival at Blake's house is bound to unleash chaos. As the tension mounts, shocking revelations are on the horizon. What will Brady and Steve uncover? Will they manage to rescue Rafe and Ava before Kristen can put her plan into action? And if Kristen finds herself backed into a corner, how far will she be willing to go to protect herself and EJ? One thing is certain: this is Days of Our Lives at its finest, delivering shocking twists, emotional turmoil, and high-stakes drama that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. Tune in Thursday to watch the drama unfold.